Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, it's actually one of my most requested videos. I know several people have commented me and privately wrote me on Instagram and on YouTube asking to see my daily breathing treatment routine. After I posted my daily meds, I think like a couple months ago, people were like, yeah, we want to see your breathing treatment routine, what you have to deal with every day. So I finally recorded it. I think the reason it's taken me so long to do this is because I overthought it and didn't exactly know how to record this or do this video. And finally, I was just like, you know what? Stop making excuses and just film it and record it and give the people what they want. So again, like I said in my daily meds, these medications I do and what I use is what works for me. It's not going to work for everybody. So I'm in no way, shape, or form telling you this is what you need to do. This is how you need to do your breathing treatments. And these are the medications you need to take because everybody is different with this disease. And if this is your first time visiting me, I have a lung disease called cystic fibrosis. So if you would like to see what I have to do every day, then keep on watching. Hey guys, I want you to meet my best friend, which is called the IPV. It's the intrapulmonary percussive ventilator. I use this bad boy 4 times a day, every day. Now, these are all the parts to the mouthpiece and where like the medication goes. I just wanted to kind of show you each individual part and how it gets put together, just so you have a general idea of how this machine works and how everything goes together. I'll be honest with you because I do not know what each part is called, but everything goes together really easily. It would only take you one time to really get the gist of this machine. It looks more complicated than it really is, but it's very, very simple. This spring goes right onto this part, and this is actually what you'll see percussing. It's hard to see in this video, but actually in person, if you were to ever see this being turned on and being used, you will actually see the spring going back and forth, which is what actually makes the machine deliver this short burst of air that you will see in a minute. On the actual machine, you'll see a yellow, green, white, and red hose. Each part is color coordinated on the machine that just plugs right into it. And now you'll see it actually on the mouthpiece. On the top is the red, on the back is the white, you'll see the green part, and on the bottom is the yellow. The medications I use daily, this is the first one I use is albuterol, which I'm sure a lot of us have heard of, which is just mainly to open up the airways. The next medication I use is just salt water. It's just a very low concentrated salt water, whereas this one is called hypertonic 7%, and it is just a very high concentration of salt water. Then once all 3 of them are in there, I twist the top on, and on the back is the on button. You'll see here that it's starting to vibrate across my little desk. It is a very powerful and very loud machine. The red knob on the top is just the calibration. Usually you just keep the arrow right in the middle, but I wanted to show you what would happen if you were to turn it all the way to the right. Since all the hoses are plugged into the mouthpiece, it doesn't pulsate like it usually would. But if you push the button, which you'll see me do, I can actually control it percussing. So you'll see it here where the medication's being dispersed while it's being percussed. Now, if I let it go, it goes back to just the medication. So some patients can't seem to handle just the percussing the whole treatment. So this is kind of their way to be able to get a break when they let the button go so that they don't have to do that the whole time. Whereas what I like to do is actually unplug the green hose, which then it will just percuss on its own. I don't have to worry about the button or doing anything to it. This knob is what actually controls the speed. If I roll it all the way to the left, it goes very quickly, whereas when I turn it all the way to the right, it's a lot harder and more deeper of a deliverance of the medication. So again, I'll turn it all the way to the left, and then you'll see it going very quickly, and then you'll see me in the back turning it to the right slowly, and then you can actually see the different speeds of how this machine works. I do 4 breathing treatments a day, and each breathing treatment will take anywhere between 20 to 25 minutes. So I will start all the way on the easy side for about 8 to 12 minutes, and then turn it all the way to the right on the harder side, again for another 8 to 12 minutes, depending how much time I have. So it takes up a good majority of my day, but it is so worth it. This machine is what I use every day. It is a small compressor that actually delivers air that travels through the tubing to allow medication to be dispensed through the nebulizer. This is the nebulizer. This one's actually made from Pari as well, just like the machine. And again, I'm just showing you the different parts and how easily it is to actually put the nebulizer together. One side of the hose actually connects to the machine right there, and then this is the other side of the hose, which connects at the bottom of the nebulizer. The first medication that I use with this machine is called Pulmozyme. I use this every day, 1 time a day, and it usually takes about 10 to 15 minutes to breathe it in all the way. And basically what this medication is supposed to do is make my secretions thinner and easier to cough up. The other medication that I use with this machine is called tobramycin, and it's actually an inhaled antibiotic. I only do this medication every other month, so it's month on and month off. And when I'm off this medication, I'll actually show you the other inhaled antibiotic that I do. But this actually takes a majority of time for me to do because it takes about 25 to 35 minutes to breathe all the way in, and it's twice a day when I'm on it, so it's pretty time consuming. What's nice about this machine is that on the side of it, it actually has like a little cubby hole that actually fits the nebulizer right into it, and I think that's great for sanitary reasons so that it's not falling on the floor or just laying on top of something. So yeah, this machine gets a lot of love too. So this is the last little machine that I use. So when I'm not on the tobramycin inhaled antibiotic, I am on this, and this is only for the medication called Casein. Here again, I'm just showing you all the parts of the mouthpiece and how everything goes together. The great thing about this machine, well actually there's several great things about this machine, and you'll see it here in a minute. But when they first started to develop the concept of this machine, they wanted it to be like an inhaler. So you could fit it in your pocket, take it with you. It was an antibiotic. It was quick, easy, fast, unlike tobramycin when you're sitting on the nebulizer for a half an hour at a time. They wanted this to be quick, easy, and fast. So when that didn't work out, they came up with the concept of batteries for it being battery operated. So you can use 4 batteries to make this machine work, or there is a cord that plugs in right there and just plugs right into an outlet. The difference between this medication is that there's 2 steps involved. So the first step is taking this little vial. You'll take the top off and actually squeeze it into this little glass vial. Once it's squeezed in there, you'll put the cap back on it and roll it around in order to mix the medication together. Once it is mixed, you'll just twist off the top from the mouthpiece, pour that medication in there, and then twist the top back on. I'm not on this antibiotic this month, or I would show you. So I basically just do all my treatments on my couch, and when I do my IPV, I stack my pillows up because it just makes it easier for me to have something to lean on. And then I take a towel and put it over the pillows because I will have salt water everywhere It would be nice to be able to edit while I'm on my IPV, but like the salt water just goes everywhere. You'll ruin everything if you don't put a towel down. So then I just watch TV or play with my dogs, play on my phone, answer comments that you guys leave. And basically, like I said, I do the IPV for 20 minutes every treatment. And then when I use my other machine for my Pulmozyme or for my tobramycin, I can relax a little bit more because the cord is longer, and just basically do the same thing. Watch TV. I can actually play on the computer when I use just this nebulizer. And I actually have fallen asleep before when I do my tobramycin. So yeah, this is my routine that I do to keep myself healthy, and I hope you guys liked this video, and if you did, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe. I'd really appreciate it, and I will see you on my next one. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.